Up Front at 4.
After years of growth, a Lincoln microbrewery is ready to move to a new location, but their expansion plans have sort of hit a roadblock.
It's because of the part-time residents who live nearby. Lindsay Thies is live in Lincoln to explain. Lindsay?
Well, we'll show you those part-time residents in just a little bit, but here at the Blue Blood Brewing Company's tap room, we're kind of at their old location now, and oh my gosh, I'm getting a little better in terms of pouring. I'm not having it rush over, but I think I still need a couple of pouring lessons. But here they know stouts, they know IPAs, they know beers. But one thing that they have recently learned even more about were some friends of Mother Nature as they started to break ground on their new location. Take a look. It's brew time at Blue Blood Brewery in Lincoln. After 4 years of growing, their cup runneth over and they're ready for their own space. Here in Robbers Cave on Lincoln's south side.
It's kind of got this aura about it that, you know, people who my age who got in there, most of everybody did it illegally. There's younger kids who have broken in recently, and then there was people my parents' age that went in there and partied all the time, and they won't really talk about what happened back then.
But recently work had to stop on one part, deep in the cave part of where they plan to expand their brewery. It's a discovery some might consider bat crazy.
Okay, the bats. 3
species of bats total, including at least a dozen threatened bats. These northern long-eared bats. Right now it's hibernating season for the bats, so they're remaining undisturbed. If they wake up too early, it would mess up their metabolism and they would die.
If it's too hot, their metabolism raises, they use up too much. If it's too cold, then they have to raise the metabolism to keep themselves warm and not freeze.
Crews are working on other parts of the building and eventually will return to work on the cave part when the bats are done hibernating. That's when Blue Blood's owners say they will have a spot just for themselves.
Let's let them come and go as they please, but create an area where they're separate from everybody else, so they're not interacting with humans directly that way, but they'll have their own area, and hopefully the population continues to thrive and grow there.
So back out here live at Blue Blood Brewing Company, really cool to see that they are working alongside with Mother Nature. So Mike Fritz, the guy who you saw, he is with the Wildlife Division of the Nebraska Game and Parks. He says in the next few weeks, as the bats start to wake up, because we have started to have some of that warm weather, they will go in and start taking a bat census, and it is exactly what it sounds like. They will go in and count the bats. No word telling, though, what will take longer, counting the bats or me pouring a perfect beer. We're live out here in Lincoln today. Lindsay Thies for Up Front at 4. Gonna send it back to you guys.
All right, Lindsay, thanks. It looks like she's tried a few times, too. She had like 5 sitting out there.
You have too many of those, and you've got Blue Blood Brewing, bats in the belfry. I don't know, there's a lot of bees.
A lot of bees happening. We were